academic decathlon is heading to state again. Roseville High School has named their annual Teacher of the Year. Who is it? The law of Title IX was passed in the 70s. How is it affecting RHS today? All this and more on an all-new TigerCast News, February 17, 2015.
From Eye of the Tiger, this is TigerCast News. Broadcasting from Studio 403 at Roseville High School.
Good morning and welcome to an all-new TigerCast News. I'm Kiara Felix.
And I'm Austin Collins.
The academic decathlon team here at RHS has won first place in Placer County for the third year in a row. Claire McCaig has more on the most recent accomplishment.
Academic decathlon is a competition that puts RHS students' brains to the test.
Academic decathlon is a competition where we test in 10 subjects and there's a speech and an interview component.
The team took home several medals in the Placer County meet and they are pleased by their recent achievements.
I was actually really surprised that personally I did really good because I thought I was gonna one or two medals, but I got 8, so that was pretty surprising for me.
I feel really surprised because I didn't think I would win as much as I did, and it was my first year going into it, so it was all a new experience for me.
Members of the academic decathlon team are excited to go to the state level and they hope that other RHS students come to support them.
I feel like a student section would get us really pumped up, and it's cool for other people to see what we can do.
Ask your teachers or the team advisor Bobby Ritter for more information about the time and place of the competition.
In addition to advising the Acadeca team, JV boys basketball coach and journalism teacher Bobby Ritter has been named Teacher of the Year from Roseville High School. Jeremy Frisch has more on the story.
Roseville High School teachers voted last month to choose a representative for the annual Placer County Office of Education competition. After the votes were tallied, RHS selected Bobby Ritter as its school's Teacher of the Year. Ritter credits the work done by his students in the journalism and media productions class as the reason he was given this distinction.
I think I got the nomination mostly because of the work that the students in my class do. And honestly, I see this distinction as really an extension of what students in the journalism program and media productions programs at this school do for the school, and I really think it's more about them than it was about me.
In 2008, teacher CJ Addington won Teacher of the Year on the county level. He enjoyed the experience.
It was good. It was nice. It was nice to be recognized for the hard work that I do.
Last Thursday, Mr. Ritter was further distinguished as the Co-Roseville Joint Union High School District Teacher of the Year and will be moving to the Placer County competition.
A group of RHS students called the Burning Bright Theatre have been invited to the Youth Theatre Arts Festival in Scotland. The group is currently fundraising with the hopes to make this trip this summer. Students in the group are eager to make the trip.
I'm really excited. It's a really good opportunity for us to get out there and be able to go all the way across, the world basically, and go perform in Scotland with a bunch of other groups.
The group is grateful for the opportunity to share their talents.
This year, Roseville High School is running a teddy bear drive to donate teddy bears to child patients at Shriners Hospital. The teddy bear drive is new to RHS and will surely bring a smile to many faces. The tags must still be attached to the teddy bear, and you can drop them off in the cafeteria during both lunches from February 2nd to February 26th. Now over to Justin Varlamov for sports.
Thanks, Austin. The CVC League Wrestling Finals were held at Roseville last Thursday. For more about this event, we turn to Sean Granucci with the story.
Excited Roseville fans filled the Moeller Gym stands for the CVC League Finals last Thursday.
Yeah, it kind of makes you wrestle way harder during your match because when you have people cheering you on, it's a lot more fun and you kind of try a lot harder because you don't want to lose in front of people pretty much.
Enthusiastic fan Josh Clark was excited about being a part of the tournament experience.
Well, here today in the Moeller Gym, as you can see, it's live, as loud as can be. I mean, we got people screaming from both sides of the gym. I mean, we're going insane in here. Yeah, I think it brings some more attraction. It gets a little fire, gets people going. I mean, it gets the juices rolling, man.
Varsity wrestler Logan Ash qualified for regionals.
It feels good. This is my senior year. I just trying to make the most of it, and I feel like I've been doing really well this year, so we'll see what happens.
Friday at Benicia High School. Look for our updates on our Twitter page at EOT News. The RHS baseball team has enough funding to renovate the baseball batting cages, but a law passed in the 70s is prohibiting their intentions. Keegan Ness has a story.
Title IX is a law passed in 1972 stating that people are protected from discrimination based on gender in education programs and activities that receive federal financial assistance. Senior softball player Madison Tellis believes that Title IX is beneficial in certain situations involving both organizations. However, she thinks it also has its negative effects.
So I think it's really good to have because it ensures that female and male sports don't have any inequality, so we all have the same opportunity to play at the same level. And especially with baseball and softball, I know that we can't upgrade our fields due to funding issues, and so baseball can't upgrade their fields until we start our upgrades, which I think is really unfortunate for the baseball players because if they have the funding, then why shouldn't they be able to do it?
RHS Baseball has enough money to renovate their field, but Title IX restricts their plans because the sports facilities would not be equitable to one another. Lance Fisher comprehends why they cannot proceed.
It could potentially be a Title IX issue, which I understand. Our administration, the district, is on board with us. They'd like to see us do the improvements, but they're just a little bit handcuffed because there is potential for an issue like that. So they just have to kind of walk on thin ice.
Senior baseball player Spencer Bracco thinks that an upgrade to their field can benefit them greatly.
Pouring concrete in the batting cages would help us out a lot because, you know, we got dirt in there, and when it rains, it's horrible, it's mud, we can't hit, and there's always huge holes in the batting cages for us, so it'd be easier, better with concrete.
Madison believes that softball should be making facility changes as well.
We only have one batting cage with concrete in them. We also don't have a permanent fence on our varsity field, and we don't have a scoreboard. So I think it'll be really nice now that Title IX is in effect, that we can get those things in place so then we can both continue to upgrade our fields.
Softball is planning on improving their field in the near future.
I've talked to one of your assistant principals, Jason Wilson, and he has explained and actually shown me some of the plans that are planned for it. And I'm real excited about seeing those completed, hoping that I'll be here sometime down the road when it is.
Learn more about this story in today's edition of Eye of the Tiger. Now back to Kiara with more news.
ROP classes are gaining popularity around RHS. Claire McKay has more information on ROP classes and the benefits of registering for one.
Mrs. Jackie Sider in the College and Career Center has been talking to students about ROP classes available for next year.
The 49er ROP program stands for the Regional Occupational Program. It is based out of Auburn. It is open to qualifying sophomores, juniors, and seniors. Most of the classes are held off campus, and they range from 1 class period up to 3 class periods. Some of the classes are held in the evening. Most of the classes are interest-based, career-based classes that you can master skills necessary to go into the field of choice. You can also use these classes to determine whether or not you are interested in that field. So it's a good opportunity to eliminate a possible field interest.
There's a wide variety of classes available to students in specific career fields and practices.
The RP classes range from engineering and architecture to game development. There's medical careers, fire science, law enforcement. We do have a new course that's offered this school year that is going to be medical terminology and an EMT preparedness class.
You can sign up for most ROP classes you wish to take at any time before next school year, but certain ROP classes do have registration deadlines.
The registration process opened on February 2nd, and classes that are impacted, the registration will close on March 26th, and otherwise students can still enroll into classes even at the first week of school back in the fall, but the chances of getting into impacted classes ends.
The annual crab feed is coming up soon, and the junior class officers are looking for volunteers. The event is February 21st and goes from 6:15 to 8:30. It is located at Placer Fairgrounds. Come to room 606 if you're interested.
That's it for us today on TigerCast News.
And remember, we're always on at eyeofthetigernews.com. See you next time.